Picture this. It's 1896, August 27th. A war starts that will become famous for being the shortest war ever. It's called the Anglo-Zanzibar War, and it lasted only 38 minutes. This super-fast fight happened on the island of Zanzibar, near East Africa. It was the mighty British Empire against the little Sultanate of Zanzibar. Even though it was short, this war tells a big story about colonialism, trade, and power struggles. Zanzibar, a group of islands, was in a really good spot in the Indian Ocean. It was like a central hub for trade routes between Asia, Africa, and Europe. Think spices, ivory, and sadly, even slaves passing through its busy ports. Because it was so important, the big European countries, especially Britain and Germany, wanted to control it. Britain, with its huge empire, made Zanzibar a protectorate in 1890. This meant they had a lot of say in how Zanzibar was run, especially who they talked to with other countries. Here's what started the war. The Sultan of Zanzibar, Hamad bin Tuwaini, who was friendly with the British, died on August 25, 1896. His cousin, Khalid ibn Bargash, quickly took over and said was the new Sultan, but the British wanted someone else, Hamud bin Mohammed, because they thought he'd be easier to work with. They saw Khalid as a problem, so the British gave Khalid an ultimatum: give up being Sultan by 9 o'clock in the morning on August 27th. Khalid, maybe thinking the British were bluffing, refused. At 9:02 in the morning, right after the deadline, boom! British warships started firing at the Sultan's palace. The Zanzibari army didn't stand a chance. Just 38 minutes later, it was all over. Khalid's forces were defeated. The Anglo-Zanzibar War, a clear example of how different the two armies were, was over almost as soon as it began. This short war had big effects. Britain took even more control of Zanzibar, making it a stronger part of their empire. It also showed how harsh colonialism could be and what European countries would do to get what they wanted. Even though it's a small story in history, the Anglo-Zanzibar War teaches us about a time of big changes in the world when countries were growing their empires, and how power, ambition, and fighting back all mixed together.